Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Albeit a little bit earlier than normal, here's the next game for the Mario Party Sports Series. And this time I have a guest commentator with me.
Hi, it's Chibi again.
Yes, we just wrapped up the Logic Quest episode in a very unfavorable way. Don't really want to get into it because it kind of pissed me off. Go watch that episode later on if you want to know. But yeah, we are 2 games into the series, and after this game I will be offering a score update to who's where and who's doing well, who's not. If just as a quick little reference for those who haven't been keeping up. But for the time being, we are going to move on, starting with our progress check at the bank. So we're exactly 2/5 of the way toward unlocking the Eternal Star, which is really, really good considering we still have 5 boards to go before then. And let's go item shopping. So I did get the lucky box as the first item last time.
And how'd that turn out?
Well, it gave us 22 more coins, so it's still something.
Yep.
Alright, so we have 243 coins to work with. We can do a little bit of item shopping. Or we can save up for the casino box, which I can do some cheating with. Like save state until I actually hit a double.
Well then, let's save.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter because I'm not doing this for a skill play. I'm doing this purely for entertainment. The event block has been purchased and is still in play. And we don't have to do much else here, so... in place of any voting, I'm going to give you the decision power.
Oh boy.
First of all, because the tropical island is next, Yoshi must play, and this will be his 3rd straight heat. And you get to decide who else plays.
DK?
DK? This will be his 2nd heat.
Why don't we continue with second heats? Mario and Peach.
Mario and Peach. Alright, so let me update this here. DK Heat 2. Mario Heat 2. And Peach Heat 2.
You just set them as normal.
Yeah, I know, I can go back. It doesn't...
Lock anything in, I know.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Here we go.
Kind of looks like paradise, doesn't it? Watermelon and Cantaloupe Island.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Beware of Bubba.
I thought this was an island, not prison.
Well, it's not a vacation. What?
So, order today is Peach, DK, Yoshi,
Guess it's not last.
and Mario. best friends. I'm pretty sure they're more than that. Alright, so
Oh,
for
yeah.
those unfamiliar with this board, there are exactly 2 places that Toad can show up. And he does not move upon purchase of a star. That question mark thing that Koopa mentioned, that has a lot to do with where else he can go. Alright, let's get set up to go. And off we go. So we have a toll bridge, well, 2 toll bridges between the 2 islands. And every time somebody pays in, they can pay more than the minimum. The minimum goes up to 1 coin above the last payment. So now to cross the bridge that Peach just did, it will take at least 2 coins.
Mushroom mix-up.
And we're sticking with the water to begin this game. Meeting in the middle, are we? Nobody getting particularly aggressive yet.
Yeah.
Yet. Very operative word, yet. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate for Mario. He was on. Don't know if I would have necessarily made the jump that he did, but... Good save for DK.
Oh.
Crafty back bump by Yoshi, and he wins it. Well, Peach is going to need a little more money if she's going to get that star. Well, he words that incorrectly. It's not more than 2 coins. It's at least 2 coins.
And
Speaking of money to get a star, DK's got a chance at that. And you will if he can make 4 matches in 45 seconds.
just get smart. Oh, there's one. All the way up.
It appears as though he's kept track. He might be able to do it without hitting...
Bowser.
Yes, anyway. Well, he should be able to finish if he remembers where Bowser is. It looks like he's got it. There it is.
Finish.
Well, barring some kind of play here, DK's in line to get the first star, or Peach if she can win a game.
Mario's also going that way.
Nobody's paying more than what's absolutely necessary. Definitely some trick play strategy to go along with that, but nobody's taking it.
This game is Balloon Burst. We've seen this one before.
Yes, we have. Bowser shoves tubes up his ass and gets blown until somebody eventually pops him. Whoever does pop Bowser's cherry is the winner.
Oh boy.
Mario's well behind the pack here. Is it going to be DK? No, Yoshi slides in. Not good news for Peach. She kind of needed that one. Now she's got to roll fairly low. And she does just low enough. But if DK rolls high, which he does, oh, does he ever?
He's gonna die.
Look at that. DK's gonna get first blood. The good news for Peach is that Toad does not move on purchase. I'll tell you what, though, Yoshi can certainly afford it. To my recollection, the toll does not go higher than 50.
According to the Thwomp, that is correct.
Okay.
The highest is 50.
Too high for Mario right now. Now the smart thing for Mario to do would be to go after Peach. Instead, he's just going to go after the biggest bankroll. The merit to going after Peach, of course, would be to slow her down from getting the star off of a game. Which she's got one more chance to do.
Fashion cash.
And it'll be at Mario's expense. He's only got 15 coins. That's 3 sacks. This could end very quickly. And Peach got exactly what she had to. She just needed one to be able to get the star, and she's going to on the next turn. In the meantime, can the gang deplete Mario? Just one more hit and one more grab. Mario re-grabs it out of the air.
Oops.
Mario's lost it all.
Oh,
DK couldn't get anything, and the last sack has been lost to the wind.
I hope I muted my mic in time for my sneeze.
You did.
Okay.
And Peach on the board, and 1 coin behind. Not the decision I would have made.
That was...
Well, she got all she could, but
That's all she could get.
well, if she plays her blocks right, she could get more. She could get DK Star, or she could get a lot of money off Yoshi. Or somebody could get...
Something.
Nope.
Oh! Oh
Instead,
my.
DK is getting paid.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, no he's not, because we depleted Mario in that last minigame. Whoops. I mean, I guess one lapse in strategy deserves another, huh? Yoshi already has the money. He's just got to get there without somebody... If you don't have more than 1 coins.
Oh my.
Oh, command of the chest belongs to Mario. I believe that's exactly where he needed to drop it.
Finish!
DK needs to land on a happening space here and now. Since he didn't.
Oh,
Well, Yoshi would have to lose 20 coins or more in order to lose out on the star.
Peach.
Yoshi's
Gonna
safe.
get Mario. Uh-oh.
Bigger in other circumstances, but not so much here. Wasn't a big swap, only a 6-coin swing.
Hey, sometimes 6 coin means all the difference.
It's true. Yoshi now taking the lead. Pretty close horse race right now for first place. Only Mario stands alone at the bottom. It's amazing how they make the most sensible choice when everybody's at the same star level. And here's what I meant by that space having to do with Toad.
Oh my.
Now they're going to have to find a way to get off the island or switch it back.
Start!
30 seconds is certainly enough time.
Idiot. You can kind of see some of them.
Moron.
No.
Dumbass.
There you go.
Fool.
Finish!
30 seconds is enough time, and that pretty much proves it. Just what I wanted, shit on a stick.
Piranha's Pursuit.
We haven't seen this at all this series.
Oh, good. This one's fun.
So here's the deal. The solo player's on a skateboard, everybody else is up on a rain cloud. The more rain you get on top of that plant, the bigger he'll grow, the better chance he'll have of snagging the skateboarder if he falls off. However, if Yoshi does not fall off the skateboard at all, he will not be catchable. You can grab those vines you see hanging. But as you can see, there's really not much need to do that if your timing is on point.
Poor Petey.
And that's it. A good skateboarder won't lose this game. So far, Yoshi's got the lead with almost all the money. And that's good news for everybody. Nobody's crossed back to Watermelon Island. Big roll for Yoshi. Everybody's pretty much in one place right now.
Yep.
If Mario can win this next game, actually,
Pipe maze.
well,
Again.
Pipe Maze again. But Mario's not in control of that chest. Peach is. But if Mario does get it, he will have enough to get a star. Nope, Peach made the right drop.
Finish.
That may not be good news for anybody, let alone DK.
Yeah, probably not.
A lot of money's going to be lost here. Only one player is safe from financial burden, and that's the one who's able to pop the balloon. Who is it? Peach.
Finish.
Well, Yoshi's not going to lose enough to be able to lose the star. But he may want to get there sooner rather than later. I certainly wouldn't have wished for that. Well, now it looks like Bowser's going to be getting some visitors.
Yep.
Mario may get lucky yet.
Bowl over.
Start.
Peach is in a bad position right at the front.
They're all in a bad position. They're lining themselves up for exactly what just happened to happen. That'll be some decent money anyway. Even though Mario didn't have the full 5 coins to give up, DK does still get the full 15. Oh wait, maybe not, because he got 2 of the blanks.
Oh no!
And with their coin levels where they are, we're not even going to get to see what Bowser does yet. Now this should be interesting. Mario's got nothing.
I'm out of here.
That, didn't prove interesting at all. Well, this landing Mario's about to make. If DK can win the next game, it's fantastic news for him.
Platform peril.
Well, DK's got some money, but that's not enough. He's got to win the race. Can he do it? No! Mario beats him to the punch. The upside is, unless somebody hits the happening, DK's not going to be losing money that way. Certainly will this way.
Oh no! Oh!
I mean, I can think of worse times to hit one of those spaces. Good steal. First truly good one of this game. Now is it hammer time? Now it's hammer time.
Oh, you know what I haven't seen in a while?
What's that?
A 2v2.
Yeah, they're kind of rare. And I think they knew that going in. They only designed 5 of them for this game.
Oh, Mario had an effective use of the hammer. That's exactly what you're supposed to do with it.
Absolutely. Smash your man if you can.
Each made out with the win.
Indeed. To make it to double digits is a nice payoff. Even if you're spending the next turn throwing up over it.
Stay off those shrooms, man.
Yep, time to leave. Now, the bad news for Yoshi with a high roll would have been that that steal cost him the star.
Yeah. Still a 1. Hammer
Well,
drop.
That's a bonus game. All Yoshi's got to do is grab a couple coins. Or just one sack. One sack will do it. There's one. There's 2. That's enough.
Somebody
Oh,
got
the
one.
sacks. Somebody's getting money. Down goes Peach.
Ooh, good guy, Peach.
The good news is, though, she does get to keep whatever she picked up. No real standout performance here. But Yoshi
Except
does
a tie
pull.
for
Yoshi
first.
does pull into a tie for the lead.
Huh. Oh.
That's an interesting choice by DK. He must want to pull a major shakeup. Costing Yoshi coins would certainly accomplish that.
Well, he's involved in it, alright.
It won't
But with
happen.
Peach.
Well, he went in business.
Ooh.
Believe it or not, right now, 47 is the Coinstar score. That's the low state of coins we've had throughout this entire game.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Bad news for both Mario and Yoshi here. Jeez, Bowser's asking a high price for whatever his item is.
Here they go again.
Terrible news for Yoshi. Seems DK made a good decision staying where he was.
The game is Skateboard Scamper.
Ready? Go!
Here we go. The mortar doesn't hold the brick too well.
Nope. Oh, they all got the points.
Yep, everybody gets some money.
Oh, they're almost there.
So who did the best?
About to find out, and it's DK.
DK gets it. And he'll further expand the coin score. Hope you like imbalanced instability. Oh, decisions.
Oh my.
And DK made the one I
Questionable
would
one.
not have made. Once again, does he not like money, or...
DK, where... You have the option of any which way to go, and you choose one coin.
Finish!
I would not be proud of that.
No, me either.
Oh, 11.
Well, he got
Oh,
the
yeah,
10 for
10
winning, but...
Winning, and then 1 for the 1 coin.
When you think about how easily that could have been 15, and poor
know.
Yoshi. It was right in front of him. You hate to watch that when it's right in front of you. The Bowser tube. It doesn't stop shrinking, that's the problem. That's a price. Jeez. And the problem with staying on Cantaloupe Island is you don't get a passing bonus. Well, whichever way he went, the star was going to follow him. Could spell bad news for everybody else. Mario ultimately had the same choice DK did. And he chose differently. 1-on-3, and particularly pipe maze, has been a pretty frequent commodity here.
Yeah.
This is the third time this game alone, and we're, what, like 10 turns in. Pretty complex maze system, but Yoshi navigated it well.
Finish.
Oh my.
Money. Knockers, blockers, tower.
Start.
Wow.
Peach
That was...
Peach got an easy one compared to normal. Took her the same amount of time though.
Finish.
3 blocks instead of 4. A chance for Mario to earn some money. And a grand chunk of it can come from DK. That's 22 coins if he can sink this. Plenty of star money. Does he have them? No! Just before the pipe.
Again.
Too bad. This is one of those boards where you can kind of expect a lot of the star just disappeared from right in front of your face kind of deal.
Yeah. Whack plant. Again.
Start.
Speaking of a lot of money to be made, 36 coins available in this game. Yoshi's getting an amazing setup here.
Wow.
He kind of wasted it, unfortunately.
Holy fudge. I don't think I've ever seen him above 30 before.
Really?
Yeah, well, from my personal experience.
33 is a great score to be sure, but he had a perfect setup to go for 36.
33 out of 36 isn't bad, though.
No, still good money.
It's 11 out of 12.
Mario could still make out with more money than he came in with.
Start.
Oh, he missed it.
Oh
Miss.
my.
I can't say I was ever expecting to see that. Huh. Well, I guess even at tournament level you make mistakes. I was gonna say, I was sure it was in the bottom right, then he goes for the bottom left. Well, Mario can still make some ground back up. Probably not enough to have star money, but still better
That's
than
a lot
nothing.
of big chests.
Yeah, there's 3 of them down there. Mario's just going for the small pay here. Everybody else, however, going right for the ocean floor. Yoshi grabbed a small one. Steals the big one off Peach. DK barely getting up before getting nailed. And a dry spell has ended.
And that right there is our second star. First person with a second star.
I keep hoping to see lots of stars because I want to be able to unlock Eternal Star naturally. Well, DK paid a high price, but now he's got 3 and a commanding lead over this game. Hey, I mean, if you gotta land on a red space, best to do it with no coins. But Yoshi can't be too happy about that. And let's remember, there is a swap star on the middle box. Maybe. Oh, damn, I was so hoping. Unfortunately, that's about the worst way that could have gone for Yoshi. Minus, of course, losing something. The price on that bridge is starting to climb. Oh. And so apparently is Mario's offering. Look at this. Yet again. Number 4. I don't think I've ever seen a minigame played 4 times in one game.
Well,
And this
you
is
have
within
now.
and this is within the first 20, by the way. So it would have happened on Light Play too. That's something I would never have expected a day in my life.
DK wins it.
Finish.
Yeah, so far this series, nobody has made a mistake in Pipe Maze. And poor Mario with the dubious distinction of having won in Shell Game. Conversely, nobody has won Ghost Guess yet. Yoshi just delaying it. No doubt with the hope that somebody lands on that green. The glitches kind of give the illusion that there's a thunderstorm going on.
It does, yeah.
It's kind of neat with this setting. And one cannonball that didn't catch. Take that 2 now. Oh!
Oh my.
The winning shot went to Mario. Yoshi tried to get refuge on Peach's boat, but no dice. But Yoshi did get his wish. Now, provided DK doesn't reverse that. The next star is his. And Yoshi back on the board and in line with Peach. Plus the fact that getting the star there gets you at least a half rebate. Possibly a full one if Yoshi can get to the end.
Star.
Yoshi's got to watch it with that big nose. Oh, that was an easy course compared to the last time.
Finish.
Yeah.
Poor Mario had to go under 4 straight reds to get to his final through his final stretch. Well, that's enough to give him back second. Now, the way Bowser's taking coins, nobody's helping anybody. Then again, that's pretty much what he wants. Mario has just not been able to get out of the box so far. Bonus time.
Star. Finish.
2 sacks right next to each other for Yoshi.
Lucky.
Boy, did he make out like a bandit. 18 for him. Everybody else hovering around the high zeros. Oops. A little more than half his money back. Big 10 for Mario. He's 1 coin shy. All he's got to do is catch himself 1 coin out on the open sea. And barring some terrible, terrible luck, he'll be able to get himself the star. He's definitely the player of interest here. A couple of sacks have already been caught. Looks like Peach is going to get herself a chest. And there's Mario with his payday. DK's got a chest. Look at this. There's going to be some real good money won here among the 4 players. Last gasps here. Can Yoshi get it? No. Looked like a nice haul. Let's see how they did.
16,
Wow.
13, 26.
Wow, do we
7.
ever. Pretty good.
Oh my.
Unfortunately for Peach, it looks like she's going to get a lot of Bowser loving over the next couple turns.
I was gonna laugh so hard if 100 star present got on there.
Very rarely does that ever happen. I've only seen that. I can count on one hand how many times I've seen that in this game. It's actually a lot more frequent in Mario Party 2.
They're so off.
Finish.
Yeah, they are. It's kind of depressing. But the least off of them, and by a pretty good margin, was DK. Oh. Such financial catastrophe there. DK's finally going to get off the island. And we've seen minimum payments in all but one case here. Poor Mario. Poor Mario. He just cannot get anywhere tonight. Well, Peach's turn on the Piranha skateboard.
Wow, all the guys are good at it.
So far. But remember, the cloud skill doesn't matter if the skateboarder is skilled.
Sure.
That's a huge piranha plant, though. You can be certain if Peach makes one mistake, that would have been it. But since not... Well, that's one easy way to lose half your money. Wow.
Here we go again.
That's some serious action Peach just got on that turn. Running into Bowser. Pulling off a huge steal. Huh. Bowser's getting around, huh? Back to the Mushroom Arena.
She just barely made it.
Something to be said about living on the edge, especially on a game like this. Oh! Sometimes lip running is just not how it's done. Oh, great.
Oh, no.
Save by Yoshi. And DK with 1-2. Boy, these three are fighting, but Peach might just be too far out. Oh!
You were saying?
What? Talk about unexpected endings. You saw where Peach was compared to the other two, and all of a sudden she makes the jump. She back bumps Yoshi. DK overshoots it. I was not looking for that. Uh-oh. Unfortunately. There's been a lot of too little too late to go with these switches. Mario's just not getting high rolls here. See, it's not just getting your money, it's about keeping it long enough to cash in. The only other time we've seen this game played, it ended in failure.
Pedal, pedal, pedal.
Oh, Mario's lapsing here. Is he going to be able to...
No. Oh,
It
maybe.
is
No.
too late.
Miss.
This one just seems to be a universal trouble game. Or Mario's just not particularly good with one player. We have track 2. Record is held by Yoshi at 32.63 seconds. Unfortunately, our record holder got a slow start. Oh, Mario spins out on the outer
Oh my.
on the sharp curve. Field line has been divided here. Peach is well out in front. Until that spin, I don't see that anybody's breaking the record here. Oh, barely. By 0.13 seconds, it now belongs to DK. 32 and a half. Luigi and Donkey Kong together now have at least a hand in all 4 established records. Bobsled Run Luigi has with Yoshi. Handcar Havoc is the 2 together. Track 1, Luigi. Track 2, now DK. Yoshi wants a piece of the pie. And he'll get one. Not as big a slice as he hoped for, but might ultimately have been alright for Mario to have lost that game anyway. Again, Mario just cannot get anywhere. And here's another one we've seen multiple times this game. Maybe the start of something big for Mario. But that's all it is at this moment. It's just a start. Another dry spell, but broken at last. And now we've hit that inevitable point. Everybody's on a tier by themselves. Another chance for Mario on a game that has not been won all season. Watch carefully. First to move is the leader. He's the one you want. One away again. Stonehenge has not been a good place for anybody to be. That number procession is looking amazingly familiar. Well, goes from a co-op to every man for himself. Close call for Yoshi right at the beginning.
Oh my!
Down goes DK. And another one right in the water for good measure. Right on top of the poor ape. Mario slides off at the last second. Peach and Yoshi on the other hand, excuse me, are getting paid. So if that's not the first time she's tried it on, why don't you fucking resize it? If only that wasn't Yoshi, that would have, or Bowser, that would have been a star steal. Still, a 20 coin steal ain't nothing to sneeze at. DK could bull rush to that star here and now. Or set off his own misery.
Oh my.
And it's this kind of horrible luck that's why this board generally does not get many stars won. And at last, the 2-on-2 contest.
Ready? Go!
A little bit of camera trouble down there. Seems to have been corrected. The record is currently 64.76 seconds, held by Yoshi and Luigi. Luigi, however, not here this heat to defend it. Red has kept a one-step drop on Team Blue.
Oh, until then.
Still a close race. Could go either way. There's about a third of the track left.
Effective block.
Oh, not a hard enough curve, but they recover. Oh, who's it gonna be?
Oh,
Barely Blue.
wow.
And look at this, folks. 0.02 of a second. And Peach and DK take over that record. What a lucky break for DK. Give the assist to Peach on that one. And Mario, on the other hand, is still trapped and squished underneath an extremely low ceiling. Yeah, he needs a lot of time. Here's a paranoia game for you. A shy guy with no concept of fair play. And you gotta do what he says or get cut loose.
Just watch out for the fake out.
Yep. Oh, Peach and Yoshi getting psyched out apparently. On the equivalent of nothing. And DK as well.
Finish!
And Mario wins it with no foul play from the shy guy. It's still not enough though. Mario still needs another low roll. Peach with a little extra pitch in here. Low for Mario. Yeah. The red space, but hey, it's time. And if he wins...
Coin shower flower.
Oh, and he's gonna fucking win in a big way. We saw the last playing of this. This game monstrously favors the solo player. And by that I mean, look at that. Mario's already got enough to get that star. But I'm just waiting for whatever sad crying shame ends up stopping him from getting it.
Yeah, because you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it has all game.
Finish.
Yeah, the secondhand scraps are not much for the players in the leaves. Look at that. 32.
32.
That's a fucking payday, guys. And look at the coin counts. Much higher than they've been in recent memory. Can you say feast or famine? And Peach will now take second place from Yoshi. That's a fascinating decision DK's making. You don't suppose, do you? On the other side of... Well, no, but... I am curious what made DK decide that. I guess he just wanted to avoid Bowser that badly, but... I mean, kind of short-sighted considering where the star is. And it appears as though DK is going to play the same shit-on-a-stick game that Mario did. If anybody doesn't believe me that 30 seconds is plenty of time to win this game, watch this.
Finish.
It only took more than half the game, but Mario finally getting on the board.
He has a star.
How many turns do you give it before it's taken from him?
2.
2? I'm gonna be nice and say 3.
Oh, wow.
I'm still at sea as to DK's decision to leave Watermelon Island.
Star.
Oh, speaking of islands... Goodbye, Yoshi. Good... Oh, maybe not. I thought Peach was going on that exchange. Well, there she went anyway. And Mario gets DK off perfect advantage.
Oh dear.
Is Mario on an upswing here? Remember in Heat 1, Luigi came back after a pretty nasty drought.
So Mario can?
Yeah, it's Mario instead of Luigi now. Unfortunately, it's either cross or happening space, so either way, basically Bowser's following Peach. Tough spot. And barring some luck, DK's going to be seeing Bowser next turn. Yoshi steps back up a second. Hey, full rebate. Lucky 10th crossing. My God, that's the 5th time. And another successful drop.
Finish.
You might think that they'll never make a mistake, but never say never. Look what happened to Mario. Look at all that money. That's close to 200, folks. Well, it was momentarily. Well, you suppose DK's kicking himself right about now? Because that star hasn't moved since he crossed the island the way he did. Now, what was the point of what you just did?
I don't
If
know.
you're just going to cross back over anyway, I find it hard to believe that there's any strategic merit to just paying minimum on both tolls. Like, who are you really spiting here, really? You lost a lot of money doing that.
Okay. I wouldn't have done that myself. He
Or
upped
that.
it by one.
Well, same situation Peach had earlier. It was leave the island or switch Toad and Bowser. Either way, the star was not going to be with him.
Yeah, I was commenting on the fact that he raised the price by 2 instead of 1.
But lucky break for Yoshi anyway. Mario again stopping just short. And now he teams up with the opponent he inadvertently helped.
Hey, finally a 2v2. I've seen this one before, though.
Yep. At this point, we've seen all 5 of them before. I'm trying to think if there are any minigames left that we haven't seen at all. Red is keeping the edge. And barring a slip, they've got it.
Go.
Yep, Mario and Yoshi take it. Well, favors Peach too. See if Peach takes these towers any smarter than DK did. You have the overhead view of where the sack is. No reason not to chase it. And yet she doesn't.
Oh, but is she gonna play it smart and get 2 coins? She is.
Looks like it. But still, the sack is more than twice that.
Finish.
She would have taken second from Yoshi if only she'd done that.
Knock block tower. Again.
There you go.
Finish.
It's been more bad breaks than good luck for Mario today. Had a nice roll going for a while. And then this happens. Stopped in his tracks once again. And you know the worst part? Hey, it's the jack-off game.
How inappropriate that they have to do a Goomba.
No, seriously, it is jacking off. Well, actually wording is kind of important here. They're jackhammering, which makes it a jack off. And they're jacking out the outline on the... Oh, fuck it. Everybody wins. With flying colors, too. They only needed 80, they all got 90 or higher. Payday. Just a few coins shy. We've only seen one star steal today, and that was from DK. Peach deciding to go directly for second place. Oh, DK with the same issue Mario had. Only by somebody else's charity now will he get that star. Yoshi, however, climbs up into contention with DK. And depending on this game, he may have a chance to take the lead. Won't be on this game, but he's going to get close. Or a teeny bit further away. Remember the last playing of this, Mario's eye slipped.
Bottom left.
Nope, bottom right.
Shit.
It was in the same place, too. This was a good introduction to the series. They just used all the basic parlor games for the most part. I mean, Memory Match is a parlor game. Shell Game is parlor. I mean, Slot Machine, how much straighter can you get than that? You could get up to 20 coins off the Hacks game. Mario ain't getting that many.
Really?
Finish!
3.
But he won, that's the thing.
Well, the machine seems to be geared to help the player.
Yeah, when it's a computer.
No, it's done that with player controls too. I've had it happen.
Mushroom mix-up.
I've gotten 20 where I really didn't deserve it.
We're getting high again.
I mean, no complaints. Look at Toad, he's on a high all his own. And I think his mushroom is legitimately a little bit higher than the field. Oh. Bad place for Mario to be standing. And there's the result. DK siphoning himself to the front, but it doesn't help him. He lands right on Yoshi. That floating hip drop is a dangerous move. And Yoshi gone. That's a picture. Peach winning it on her own color. Peach getting a star would make this a really exciting race. And now, effectively, Bowser's about to decide the lead. Oh. Every coin he had. That's an expensive purchase. Looks like Yoshi wants to add insult to injury. He gets them all. Leaves me to wonder if he would have done better with Peach or Mario. More adventures on the high and rich seas. Got a pretty good overall gain the last time this was done. Can we see that again? I know the timing on all 4 reads for the far line.
Do you really?
Yeah, that's what's annoying me the most about this. Like, I know how that's timed. You ready to be nauseated by what I'm about to say next? My record for this game. 70. It is absolutely possible to get 70 coins, but you gotta have a perfect show. Mario picking up 2 straight chests. Good go for him. And I think that's gonna be all.
Finish!
Mario and DK took 2 chests apiece, at least. Both good performances out here. Whoop. Bad step there, Peach. And DK's not going to give Peach the satisfaction. Yoshi's getting out of dodge while he can. Those tolls are getting a little steep.
Just a little bit.
Mario is also not going to make the switch. This means that Yoshi has a fair opportunity to get the star on the next turn. And by fair,
Dipsy divers.
I mean 50-50 about. They both hesitate for a moment before making the first dive. And Mario barely gets the big chest in his hand. He's got to swim along the line as DK's reeling up. And he better hurry.
Or he's gonna... Oh no!
It's too late!
Ouch! Oh, at least he doesn't have to dive down as far now.
That's true. And Peach didn't go right for it. That was a tactical mistake on her part, I think. But that's time lost, and Peach now encroaching on Mario's side. But Mario beats her to it. Yep, gotta swim around that rock. And this time, on another tactical error, Peach beats Mario. This would be a first, but not today. I've never seen this game finished by time as opposed to chests. And look at that, even scores. Very close finish.
What turn is this?
This is 34.
Okay.
So we're about 2/3 out. I will say this though, for the bland start that we had, there's been no shortage of excitement. Speaking of excitement, the lead for the first time in a while is about to change. And I mean solidly change. Yoshi's now on top. And now DK must defend his new record.
Ready?
Proper start from everybody. Peach with an early spin out. Mario's got the lead heading into the final lap. Can he keep it? And no, he can't. The record is broken again. Yoshi takes it back by 1/3 of a second. .16 now. This is another one of those, you know what the best part is scenarios. That scenario where you see Bowser and immediately switch him off. That's the one that really hurts. About as much as seeing it happen in front of you. Tough luck for DK. Even tougher luck for DK. This is getting wild. Any roll but one and DK would have 5. And here we go. dig for money. There's a sign, but we don't see where it's pointing. There's the Pete, what? But... Can anybody please explain that to me?
I can't.
That's not even the first time either. Luigi did the same thing in the first heat. But it was Peach had... Fucking A. Fucking A. And DK's luck is about to turn around again. For 2 reasons. There's the first one. The fact that the ground is currently even among Yoshi, Peach, and DK. And second, that DK now has a wide open shot to the star.
Oh my.
Talk about landing on the right side of the coin. There you have it. So he's back on top alone, where he was for most of this game so far. He hasn't got enough to make a steal, but he can get some money.
I would have chosen Mario, but...
I mean, this isn't a horrible choice either. You're not going to make a 58 coin steal at any point in this game. I mean, either way is as good as the other. Mario, really, the way he's been going this game, he is no threat to anybody. Boy, that's a lot of money.
Limited.
Well, Big Nose notwithstanding, he did it once. Can he do it again? He seems to have a good rhythm down. There's the hard one. Oh no! Too bad. That's the home stretch Mario had to endure. And by the way, succeeded. Looks like Mario is starting to climb. He's still got a long way to go to get back into this thing. I mean, that's one way to do it. Bring the entire ground back down. And just like that, folks, Mario's within 1 of being solidly back into this game. This is exciting. If Mario gets to 4, we're gonna have a fucking game on our hands. And I love commentating when there's a fucking game on our hands. Peach got a lot of that bonus money. Oh, yeah. That is easily the best playing of this game I've ever seen, and now Peach, for the first time, holds the lead. But it is way too close a horse race to say for sure if that's going to stay. Especially with this looming. Best you can do here is a coin transfer. The star swap would not be nearly as effective if it would have just a couple turns ago. Star transfer works too. And guess what? DK's back up again. By the way, 2 more stars and we're going to see another 20. Because we got 15 out now, plus the 3 bonuses. Whoop. They haven't been consistent as to whether they've stuck around long enough to hit the happening, where they could have jumped off. Maybe Mario just wanted to be special and get a solo on 3 game. Instead, DK's going to get the key. They haven't failed this yet as a team, but there was a lot of shuffling around previously. Oh, great save by Peach. That was about to end really badly from what I could see. And with that, both bridges are in the double digits holes.
Oh my.
Finally!
Spiked ship.
We have not seen an event block other than Bowser this game. This series. And we only saw it once on the birthday cake. On a red space. It was Bowser after the player that landed on it had just been to see Bowser. Talk about a bad sequence of events. Speaking of seeing Bowser, who's getting around and getting real rich this game. And once again, after just seeing Bowser,
You really are sticking to Cantaloupe Island, huh?
yeah, it seems that way. I'm a little bit... Well, actually, the star did get switched over there, so staying there is the better decision at the moment.
Oh, I know.
Might explain why we've only just barely gotten to the 10th star crossing. Because nobody's been over there. DK gets knocked. Oh, Mario slips off. If there is a last player standing, the game will end early.
I don't know. It looks like they might run out of time.
Yep, they both made it. This happened last time too, didn't it?
I think so.
Peach and Yoshi, yeah. And the positions were about equal too. For just a moment, Mario had a foot out of 4th place. How many times has this happened so far, landing right on that space just before? Although most of the time that's been bad news for whoever landed there. This time, provided nothing else happens, is good news for Peach. But there's still a whole turn worth of moves for something bad to happen.
Yep. Like... rocket plants.
I wouldn't call that a bad thing. Not for DK, at least.
Nope.
Start.
Oh, unfavorable setup for 3.
Yeah.
Still doable, but not the greatest. Not the greatest layout.
That's even worse.
There's the outlier for 5. Not the order I would have done it. 6, 7, and 8 are usually extremely doable if you're planning properly. DK may not even get 30. Nope, he's not gonna.
Finish.
Just under.
Still, that's a treat to get that, because if you're paying any attention at all, that's going to guarantee you a very much higher than average payday.
He's gonna do it. See?
Interesting.
I told you Yoshi was doing that.
And on top of that, had that not been a blue space, that would have cost him 3rd. Oh no. What did I say about time for a bad thing to happen?
Mm-hmm.
Well, not only does Mario once again lose most of his money, Peach is also going to be paying Bowser. Well, for once, all the bonus money's been grabbed by somebody or another. Peach gets bumped, and Mario
Finish.
with an easy win. Wasn't really even a close one either. You could see clearly that Mario had it. We're just having a hell of a time keeping the star in one place right now, aren't we? Hey. Up some extra coinage for Yoshi.
I have to go. I will be back in a little bit. I'm just gonna grab dinner.
Okie doke. $27 coins. Massive steal. And off the block, too. Can Mario be so fortunate? Well, 20. Maybe more?
Chance time.
Boy, DK's had all his money just funneled out of him today on this turn. That's almost 70 coins that DK has lost in a single turn. I've lost track, honestly. I don't even know who's got the coin star right now. Or the game star, or anything else. Fortunately, that's what the end of game bonus is for. Even though we won't be seeing any true analytics because of the horseplay I got to do to get the coins and all. After a minor struggle, DK gets to the top mushroom. And 10 turns to go. And Yoshi now going to be out all the money he stole last turn. Too bad for Yoshi. Good news for Mario, though. Outstretched and downright demonic face. Peach wins it by herself. My, how the mighty fall. DK's all out of money. Mario's still not special. Unless, of course, he gets the bulb.
Ready?
And he does.
Go!
Fortunately, you can save a stunned partner. And I'm amazed that Mario was able to keep the bulb here after being struck for the save. Oh. For the first time, the bulb changes hands. Everybody's made it. I'd really love to know why there's a socket like this in a torchlit cave. Steep, steep, steep. Yoshi could break a full streak of losses right here.
Start.
Clear across the way.
Yes.
Too bad. That would have given him back third. Mario just cannot seem to get a big roll where it matters most.
Start. Finish.
As usual, no stellar performances here. Another 7, perhaps? Nope. But an opportunity to shake a couple things up.
Chance time.
Well, if things are getting shaken, it's not in Peach's favor. About a third of her money is going to Yoshi. We could be seeing some real stars between this turn and next. Big 10 for Mario. He's gonna get one. And he's gonna climb solidly out of fourth and even into second. He doesn't have enough to steal his way to first. So we're not going to see a worst to first like Luigi pulled off in the first heat. But we are going to see him go after the guy with the most money. Nobody's in any real danger of losing an ability to grab a star. We haven't seen this game yet. Paddle battle. The more times you get speared by the Shy Guy by sticking to your coast, the more coins you're going to lose. It's always 1 to 3. Mario's up by 2 bumps right now. Get into the final stretch of the river. Oh, are we gonna finish even? No!
Finish.
That final bump gave Mario a tiny profit. Bad news for DK and Yoshi. Well, something may yet happen. Yoshi doesn't look like he's gonna... Oh, yes, he is. Incredible. But now Mario or Peach would have to change the location of the star. Mario's staying right there. Poison mushrooms have been pretty rare this game. Now it's going to fall to Peach to change it back. If she doesn't, both DK and Yoshi are seeing Bowser. Before that, they're going to see their lives flash before their eyes or fly towards them in the form of bombs. These cannonballs set to detonate on impact. They've ceased fire early, and everybody survives. Mario has risen nicely since most of the early part of the game. And now it's predicted that he'll win. No predictions have been right so far, but that would certainly be something after the horribly long dry spell Mario was on for over half of the game. Peach doesn't do anything. Terrible break. We knew DK was going to be seeing Bowser. But that landing means Yoshi's not going to have to. No, instead, Yoshi is going to get to draw himself back into contention. Big steal means big swing and big distance. Mario cannot move. If nothing happens though, he's gotta Well, a bit of a road yet, but a road regardless to the star.
Start.
Best to get hit with the chest you're holding right on the ground. Nobody's having any real awareness here as to where these creatures are.
Finish.
This is a real close game heading into the end here. Another big steal pretty much evens out the coin count between DK and Yoshi. Could change the landscape of the game a little bit.
Chance time.
Ever since taking his claim on the coin star, DK just cannot seem to hang on to his money. Now Peach is in a fairly close spot that she can try to challenge it. Mario's still failing to get big rolls in the critical moment. Can everybody at least unearth the treasure? Well, there's a sign. DK found it.
Finish.
Man, even Thwomp's getting paid. This could be Mario's opening.
Whoa.
Well, if you go right, you can't possibly miss the sack. Now you could. But thankfully you show some kind of intelligence and you don't. About as well as you could have done. Plenty to take the lead. Or second place, at least, back. Maybe Mario can get a critical moment of a different kind.
Chance time.
Certainly critical. Just a shame, though, that we're seeing it on a 5 versus 4 and not something bigger. But all of a sudden, with only a couple turns left, Mario is now back on top.
Instead of Luigi can't, it's Mario can.
Indeed. We're heading into the last 2 turns after
Sush,
this.
come here. Damn cat. Not that.
Still no aggressive play. Now it begins. I thought for
Mario just jumped right off.
I thought for a split second Mario had the entire field blown out.
Hi. Damn cat. Stay.
Peach misses her jump entirely. And DK wins it. Look at these scores, folks. 2 turns left. This game can still go in any direction. I've lost track of it.
Yeah, me too.
Doesn't matter. We're not the ones playing.
Sure.
Start.
There's the money.
Finish.
Again in the lower right. That's happened every time this game, I believe. The moving patterns have been different, though. Peach and Yoshi has been a constant back and forth horse race. I've lost track of where the star is, too. I think it's where Mario is on the other side. Yep. Big roll now, Mario. And he finally gets one. Right when it matters most. And guess what? It is now Mario with the commanding lead. After 27 turns, just stuck in the box. Full rebate, and look at this. Now the others might get some stars too. We're going to be seeing some big bank deposits later. Now, this time, I'm going to keep my hand off the save state button after I do it at the beginning of the next turn. And then I'm going to show everybody exactly what I do to A, keep things fair, and B, get all the money and stars. The first 2 times I screwed it up entirely. This time, I am not going to do that. And now I know what I got to do.
Oh my.
Look at the friendly fire against Yoshi. Finish line's in sight. More than half the time left. Oh, Mario veering close to the edge.
And he's good.
No, not yet.
Oh, oh, oh,
Now he's
there.
good. Final turn coming up, and I was not expecting this. Okay. Hands behind my back. Too bad for Peach. Too bad for DK. Yoshi, however. Now, I don't know if the roles are going to change between the end of this game and me making the change. So we might get more stars, like, than this, depending. Uh-oh.
Pardon me.
And Mario's lead ends up short-lived.
Of course.
Yoshi's on top. Why in the world would you bother doing that now? I don't understand that. It's the last turn. Why?
Start. Finish.
That last bit of money. DK with the
wow.
Game Star. He's going up to 5. Peach goes up to 5.
Wow.
Yoshi's got the least money, but one more star. This next one decides it.
Mario. Oh, wow.
But who's got more coins?
I believe that was Peach.
Don't tell me. It is Peach. Oh, Mario came so close to a monster comeback. Alright. We're not going to get to see the analytics because I can't hit start for it. So what I end up showing isn't going to be true per se. But what you're watching right now is the official ending to Game 3. Oh, swooped and swallowed. Goodbye.
Goodbye, DK.
And nice having you here.
Yeah. You did nothing. Yeah.
Now. Yeah, it doesn't look like the roles actually change.
So what are we doing now?
Well, now I'm gonna try and get all the money. Actually, hold on.
Don't
Actually,
you have to switch one to human?
I have to switch them all to human for that.
Oh.
And actually, this is the part where I could kind of sort of change history. And I gotta do it right at that moment before hitting the block.
It only showed on my set that you changed one.
Yes,
You did.
there's a reason.
Ah.
Now notice how much longer I'm taking to hit the block.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't change a damn thing. Those rolls are set. Now, here's where I alluded to potentially changing some history. Oh, whoops.
Yep.
Hold on, wait. I gotta go to 1 because it's the only one that's configured. Well, I am gonna get this. However, I'm not stealing a star because that is a 50 coin waste.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't the official ending, so it doesn't really matter what I do here. We've already got that on video. That's interesting.
That didn't happen before.
Yeah, that's not what happened before. Well, whatever. I'll take it.
No.
Well, now I can save safely.
Start.
Where are the bonus blocks?
I don't know. I love how they're just sitting.
Oh, hold up. No, I want the bonus blocks.
Probably in the back corner. Oh,
That's fine. That's fine. I don't care as long as somebody gets them.
Time out.
Because everybody's human, it doesn't really matter that much. No, DK still won the Game Star. Peach still won the Coin Star. And if Peach and Mario both won the Happening Star, yeah, I would have just changed history in a big way. Because it wouldn't be Peach that just won. It would have been Mario.
Peach didn't win.
That would have been great. That would have been such a huge comeback story. How far behind he was?
Yeah.
Well, that part didn't change.
Yep.
results would have been very different. Well, I guess we get some kind of analytics after all. Yeah, DK, far and away, 23 coins, had the GameStar one. Peach tapped at 96. 10 happenings for each of them.
6 red spots.
Plenty of chance times to go around. Not much Bowser action outside of passing him on the board. That is a lot of money. But more importantly than that, that is 23 stars going into that bank. Well, this would be canon if Mario won, but you know, since not. Did I let Peach's win go to the title or no?
I don't believe you did.
Well, screw it.
That's fine.
There are pictures everywhere. Alright, so I'll give the score update at the beginning of next episode, but for right now, let's get item purchasing out of the way. That way that's all done for the next one. So we decided on the casino box, right?
Yeah.
Because I can do some real cheating with that.
Yeah.
We still got 265. What else we want to do?
I guess it doesn't really matter.
It's up to you. You know what each of these blocks does?
Yeah.
Okay. There's no point in saving up at this point. We have enough to buy one of the most expensive
Do the
things.
warp one.
You want the warp block?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to bother buying the record, because we're not going to use it. Alright, let's activate that real quick. Alright, so the casino box is coming up. And we're going to bring the warp block out. So I can double my coinage with the casino box. Actually, I will. There's no can about it. And the warp block, if that appears in place of the dice block, it'll switch places between you and somebody at random. Actually, you know what? I don't have to have a fancy graphic for this. I will give a score update in just a moment. After I update this. Alright, so Peach got 6 stars and 86 coins. And the win gives her 10 points. Mario came back flying. 6 and 54, which gives him 7. Yoshi, 6 and 22, which is good for 6 points. And DK with a still respectable 5 and 74, which is also a 6-pointer. Alright. So let me add those up here. Okay, so Peach just got 10 for her second heat. She's at 12. And Mario got 7. Yoshi got 6, and he's on third heat. DK got 6. Alright. So let me reorder this here. Alright, so Wario is in 6th right now with 5 points. But remember,
He's only had one heat, though.
yeah, remember, he's had 1 heat. So he is now required to play the remaining 3. There is a tie for 4th right now between DK and Mario. They've both had 2 heats. They're at 11. Peach is in 3rd with 12. She's had 2 heats. She jumped from last. Yoshi, after 3 heats, has 14. He's in 2nd. And Luigi, winning both of his heats up to now, has 22 points.
Holy shit.
Yep. And Luigi's still got 2 records on top of that out of the 4. Next one up will be Wario's Battle Canyon. Let's see. I don't see that there's any restriction on who can play next, so I'll let you decide what the lineup will be.
You want it now?
Yeah, sure. We're not playing it now, but I want to get all that stuff out of the way so we can just get going.
Alright, so whose map is it?
It's Wario's. So he's...
Oh, so
he had
no
to
matter
play,
what, he's in it.
He had to play anyway, yeah.
Okay,
Let me actually add Wario to these other 2 as well.
everybody's had a second heat now?
Besides Wario... yeah. With
besides
Wario taking his, yeah. So everybody's still fine. If Yoshi plays now, it'll be his final heat.
But there's still a couple more maps to go.
Yep.
So no, not Yoshi.
Okay. Everybody else is on 2 heats.
Wait, so everybody but Peach.
No, Peach is on 2.
Yeah.
Yep. Luigi, Peach, DK, and Mario are selectable.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, you're saying...
Everybody but Peach.
Oh, you're saying have Peach sit out.
Yes.
Okay, so... Mario will be in...
No Peach, no Yoshi.
Okay. Luigi will be in. This will be his 3rd. And DK will be in for his 3rd. Alright, and this is Mario's 3rd heat, and he plays Rainbow Castle. Which would mean that he cannot play the engine room. Luigi's got to play the engine room, which means he cannot play the Rainbow Castle.
See? That works.
Yep, so let me see where we're sitting. I feel like I can make determination here and now what the remaining lineup is. I think I might be able to. Oh, okay, so Peach is sitting out this one. She is going to have to play both the engine room and the Rainbow Castle. And there is still one selection to be made, actually. Yoshi and DK would still have one more heat to go. One of them plays the engine room, and one of them plays Rainbow Castle. If you want to select that, feel free.
So, who's left?
Yoshi and DK each have 3 heats at this point in scheduling. So one of them plays the engine room and one of them plays the Rainbow Castle.
Yoshi plays Rainbow Castle.
Okay, so DK plays game 5. And Yoshi plays game 6. There you have it, folks. The lineups are all set. And next time on Mario Party is a Sport will be Wario's Battle Canyon. Hope you guys have enjoyed the show as much as I have. And Chibi, thank you for sticking around with me on it.
Not a problem.
And with that, it is piss time and food time and a lot of other times. Have an alpha night.
Bye.